Good afternoon, Buds Country, from the Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. We are live. This is the first game of the Dangle Fest 2022 tournament. It'll see your matchup set to take, your Spikers set to take on the Rosemount Irish. Of course, I can't talk. Haven't had enough coffee today, as per usual. We are going to be mic'd up again, so I apologize in advance if we catch any profanity. Hopefully both mics are working today. Today, number 18, Kaylin Ekren, will be wearing one. Hopefully she can keep it on this time. And the goalie, number 33, Ellie Paulson, will be wearing the other one.
Good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome to the 2022 Dangle Fest, presented by Hockey Hub. Today's game is a 15UB matchup featuring the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Rosemount Irish, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Moorhead Spas. Let's meet the starting lineup for both teams, starting with the Irish. In goal, number 30, Hadley Adams. At defense, number 39, Bella Love. At defense, number 10, Kate Nelson. At wing, number 25, Riley Buck. At wing, number 7, Brooke Holstor. And at center, number 24, Brenna Jacobson. And the rest of Rosemount, the head coach is John Cooper. And now the starting lineup for Moorhead. In goal, number 33, Emily. At defense, number 5, Mari Luxo. At defense, number 7, Neva Hendrickson. At wing, number 2, Alexa Grant. At wing, number 3, Molly Hopkins. At center, number 4, Caitlin Shirley. And the rest of the squad, the head coach is Wade Lovejoy.
So there you have it. He took care of that one for me. First game of the tournament is always preceded by the national anthem. Let's drop in and see if we can hear anything across the ice.
3, spot!
So as I was saying, we do have a couple of skaters mic'd up today. And if you missed the starting lineup, today we're going to see Caitlin Shirley, number 4, centering it up. 2 and 3, Alexa Strand and Molly Hockett left and right. Nevaeh Hendrickson and Mari Lovejoy back on the blue line to start this one off. Puck is down. We are underway. Sent down into the Rosemount end and turned back the other direction along the near side wall. Puck will be sent out to center ice. All the way down into the Spud zone. Hendrickson will give chase and send it right back out. Right back down into her. She'll send it across ice to Lovejoy, who tries to send it ahead. It'll be intercepted and turned back the other direction and move down into the Moorhead zone near side. Jacobson and Lovejoy in the corner. Puck jumps free and it gets sent up to the point to Melcher. We'll throw it down low. It'll get turned away and taken back out through center by Shirley. Rosemount's going to dump it down in and go for the change. Collected behind her own net will be Ekron. She's going to send it taken up and out, down and into the Rosemount end. Lane goes for the backhand that goes wide of the net and around to the near side. Little will pick it up on the point. Cross over to Ekron. Ekron's going to dump it down in. Over to the far side corner. It'll be handled by Rosemount. They try to clear. Ekron is there to hold it in. It'll get sent down into the far side corner. Taken around behind the Rosemount net and cleared out. And sent ahead down into the Spud zone. Ekron is going to give chase. Paulson will handle it. Will tap it over to Ekron. Ekron will have it stripped. Shot taken will go off the side of the net. Rebound will be picked up by Cooper on her own rebound. She'll try to wrap it around. It'll come loose in traffic. Up to the point. Lane is going to be there to knock it down out in front. She's going to carry it around behind the net and flip it up off the boards. Taken out through center ice is Lane going in 1-on-2. Lane and Swenson. Backhand. Kick save made by Adams. Puck will end up on the near side boards. Handled by Swenson. Centering pass. Nobody home. Puck will end up over the far side corner. Rosemount tries to clear. Hendrickson is there to hold it. Puck gets sent up and out to center ice, where it'll be handled by Carter. She'll send it over to Lovejoy, who will bring it in near side. Down into the corner. She's going to try to carry it around behind the net and get pinched up there. Puck will come free and up to Hendrickson far side and slide out to center. We have a foot race. Hendrickson and Garski. Hendrickson will get there first. It's going to get sent out, turn right back down in, and the Irish will be offside. Let's take a listen. Puck will be handled back around behind the Rosemount net. Brought in on the left side, sent up to Ekron. She can't quite get a stick on it. It's going to come all the way down into the Moorhead end. Near side corner, Ekron around behind her own net is going to send it down at the lane. Held up along the far side wall. Little will come away with it. She takes the wrister that's going to go wide of the net, and it's going to come back out to center ice again. Rolling all the way down into the Moorhead zone, no icing. Retzer will be there to pick it up. Retzer across to Little. Little sends it ahead to Lane. Swenson has her pocket picked by Borshoff. So Bolstorff. I'm not entirely sure how you pronounce that one. Taken down into the Irish end will be Retzer. She'll have it stolen away and be held up at the held up right at the point, and then sent down in back behind the Irish net. Shot taken by Swenson is going to go high over the net, point blank from the slot. Puck will be held up in the near side corner by Lane. Up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson with a shot, bouncing puck, loose in the slot. Retzer with the rebound, goes high and over the side, and off the back wall. Puck is Irish try to clear. Hendrickson is there to hold it. Along the near side boards, puck will be sent up and out to set all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Hendrickson, far side of her own corner, sends it up and out. Irish turn it right back down and in, but they're going to be offside. Let's drop in and see what's going on. Face off at center ice is going to get sent down into the Irish zone. Handled on the near side corner will be Everett. Centering pass is going to get turned away and sent up and out through center ice. Akron, just inside her own zone, is going to come away with it. She puts the brakes on as Cooper comes in to steal it away. She'll send it ahead and up and out to center. Held up right in front of the Irish bench. And we're going to have our first minor penalty of the game. This is going to be on Rosemount. Robeck from the Irish for tripping. I apologize for no clock cam. I can barely see the thing myself from where I'm at. It's going to be 8:02 to go here in the first. Face-off will be far side of the Irish zone. Lovejoy back over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson from the point. We're going to have a high stick and be called back out of the zone. Down into the Moorhead zone. Face-off near side will be Lane and Garski. Handled by the Spuds. Lane down in the corner. She's going to take it up and out through center ice, near side, down into the slot. Looks for the shot, has a poke checked away. Her shot will go off the side of the net. Shot taken on Adams will be sticked away. Handled by Hockett. Hockett up to Lovejoy. Lovejoy down to Hockett in the corner. Hockett looks to center. Flip shot made. It's going to get knocked down by Adams. Hockett will come away with it. She's going to wrap it around behind the net, send it up to Lane. Puck's going to go right back around behind the net again. Held up at the far side or the near side corner. It's going to be Lane. She'll have it stripped off her stick, and it's going to get sent all the way down into the Moorhead end and called back on icing. Let's drop in and see what's going on.
Caitlin!
Puck will be taken back up and out through center ice and dumped down in by the Irish back behind the Moorhead net. Little collectors. She tries to send it up and off the wall. It's going to be intercepted. Shot will be knocked down by Ekron, and Ekron is going to be able to clear it up to Retzer. Retzer, near side corner, will set it across over to the far side. Nobody home. Puck will find its way back out to center ice. Irish are back at full strength. Sent all the way down into the Moorhead zone again. This one's going to get called back on icing as well. Face off near side of the Irish zone. Will be handled by Everett. Everett shot. Kick save made by Adams. And Jacobson from Rosemount is going to come away with it. Everett is going to pinch her off at the side of the side wall, far side. Puck will come free and be taken down into the Moorhead zone. Shot taken on Paulson will get kicked away and turned over into the far side corner. Hendrickson tries to clear. It's going to be held in by Jacobson. Jacobson's shot will get knocked down in traffic, and Lovejoy's going to come away with it. Lovejoy, near side, sends it ahead to Lane. Lane and Everett going in 2-on-3. Lane is going to have it stripped off her stick and will end up back behind the Irish net. Centering pass, nobody home. It's going to come all the way up to Hockett at the point, or Everett at the point, and then find its way out to center ice. Carter dumps it down into the zone. It'll be held up near side and then taken away by the Irish. Stripped away by Shirley, center ice. She's going to take it in near side and around back behind the net. Wraparound. Kick save made by Adams. She'll get her own rebound, try to center it up, and Rosemount will turn it into the near side corner. Up to Ekron at the point. Ekron tries for the shot. That one's going to get sticked away by Adams. Bouncing puck loose, comes up to Ekron. She sends it down into the slot. It's going to get turned back up and out, almost to center ice, but little is there to hold it in. And then the Irish are going to be able to clear. Ekron up to Little. Little down and in. She'll have it stripped off her stick, far side. Rosemount is going to be able to clear it up and out. All the way down into the Moorhead zone. Retcher's going to come collect near side. She'll send it off the wall up to Swenson. Swenson ahead to Shirley. Shirley's going to have it poked off her stick by Cooper. Round back behind the Irish net. Will be turned the other direction by Blaze. And carried out through center by Cooper. Down into the Moorhead zone. Cooper loses the handle. Puck almost slides out to center, but it's held in. Hendrickson will have to go after it down in the corner. Near side. She'll send it ahead to Retzer. It'll end up on the stick of Melcher, who tries for the shot. That'll get knocked down in traffic, and the Spuds are going to come away with it. Lane down into the Irish zone. Loses the handle on it. It's going to get sent off the far side wall. And then down around behind the Irish net. Up to Lovejoy at the point. Back over to Lane. Irish come away with it. They're able to clear, and it's going to go all the way down and get called back on icing. Let's drop in and see what's going on. They don't seem to be quite as talkative as Haley was at the last game. Taken down into the Irish zone. Shot taken is going to go wide of the net. Come back around on the near side boards. Out through center ice. Everett to Little. Little sends it ahead to Shirley. Shirley takes it in far side. Puts the brakes on right behind the net. Looks for the centering pass. It's going to come up to Little. Little with the slap shot. That's going to get kicked away by Adams. Over to the near side wall. Another shot taken will be kicked away by Adams. Will end up over on the far side with Carter and be stolen away by the Irish. Little is there to hold it in. Her wrister is going to go around behind the net. and onto the near side boards. Ekron can't get a stick on it. It's going to get turned back the other direction by Marks. Sent down in on Paulson, who will kick it away. Shirley, center ice, sends it down and in. No icing. No icing. Can't talk today. I think we established that earlier. Lane near side. Wraps it around behind the net. Looks for the centering pass. Holds it up in the far side corner. Sends it up to Hendrickson, and it's going to find its way out to center ice. Lovejoy. Turned down into the Moorhead zone by Cooper. She's going to put the brakes on the far side wall. Tries to for the shot, but loses an edge. Puck will come free and out to center ice. Carter down and in. Shot. Loose puck. Lane. Rebound. Loose. And Adams was able to get that one covered up. .32 seconds left here in the first. 0-0 tie. Face off far side. Will end up along the far side wall. Little with the wrister. Has it intercepted in traffic. Taken back out through center ice. Retzer steps up. Sends it back the other direction. Down and into the Irish zone. 15-14. Puck will end up on the far side wall. Irish are able to clear right up to Little, who sends it up to Retzer, who's going to carry it in near side. Retzer. Cross ice, and that's going to do it for the first. Let's drop in and see what's going on.
Navi and Mari are out. Yeah. Excuse me. Terrence, also my hip hurts. Still. I had to stretch. I stretch. Die! Can I grab my water? Or is it over here? Never mind, it's over.
That was a live drop-in listen on Ekron and Paulson. I'm not sure which one was chatting. Face off near center ice. He's going to be taken down into the Irish zone. Irish almost clear. To be held in by Lovejoy, who sends it right down to Jacobson, who's going to carry it out to center ice. Flip down into the Moorhead zone. Hendrickson's going to have to give chase. Sent all the way up and out and down into the Irish zone. That one's going to be called back on icing.
How's your foot? Mic'd up. Oh, shoot.
Puck will be held up along the far side wall. Sent in and taken around back behind the net by Retzer. Will get turned down into the slot and cleared up and out by Little. Down and in, Shirley with a shot. It's going to get knocked away by Robeck. Puck's going to go all the way out through center and down into the Moorhead zone. No icing. Ekron's going to go collect it. She tries to send it ahead. Irish are there to hold it momentarily. It's going to find its way up and out to center ice. Down into the Irish zone and taken back the other direction by Vandenbosch. We've held up in the far side corner. Little and Strand and Serkey, and I'm not sure who the other Irish player was. Along the near side wall, flipped ahead by Little and dumped down into the Irish zone. Hockett is going to be there. Hockett and Shirley right along the net. Puck's going to end up back behind. Taken away by Blaze. And that came off during the scrum, and we're going to have a pause and play. 11:40 to go here in the second. We're still tied at goose eggs. Face-off will be far side. Blaze and Lane. Excuse me, not Blaze. It'll be Linen. Down into the near side corner. Off the side of the net will be Carter. Everett comes away with it. She tries to stuff it in. Adams is going to be there to knock it down. It'll end up back behind the net. Over along the far side boards. Everett up to Lovejoy. Lovejoy tries to send it down and in. It's going to get knocked down and out center by Ebner. Down into her own zone is going to be Ebner, far side. She'll clear it up and out, right to the stick of Lane. Lane sends it down and in. Rosemount tries to clear again. Lane is going to be there to hold it. Lane into the slot. Carries it around behind the net. Looks to center it up. He's going to flip it up and over the net to Lovejoy. Lovejoy will send it across to Hendrickson. Hendrickson tries to send it down into the slot. It's going to get turned the other direction by Linneman. And the Irish are going to go in offside. 10:35. Faceoff will be just outside of the Moorhead zone, carried down and in. It's going to get stolen away before they can get to Paulson. Swenson, center, out through, shot. It's going to go high and over. Up to Shirley, far side. It's going to get sent onto the stick of Jacobson, who tries to clear. Irish are going to come away with it and take it the other direction. Down and in. Marks is going to go in offside. Face-off is going to be near side, controlled by the Spuds and taken down and in with Lane. Lane looks for the shot in the slot. It's going to get kicked away by Adams. And Vandenbosch is going to come away with it. Cleared up and out through center ice to Lovejoy. Lovejoy is going to send it ahead, down and in. Return back the other direction by Amelia Lindman. Handled out at center ice. It'll be dumped down in the Moorhead zone by Jacobson and sent right back out by Lovejoy. Pocket and Lane down and in. Lane looks for the shot. Her shot's going to go wide to the right. Pocket's going to come away with the rebound. Up to Lovejoy at the point. Lovejoy sends it down and into Lane. Lane drops it off for Lovejoy. Lovejoy tries for the slap shot. It'll get knocked down by Cooper and turn the other direction. Down and in to the Moorhead zone, and the Irish are going to strike first with 9 minutes exactly to go here in the second. I did not see who it was, but I'm sure he'll tell us here in a minute. Face-off is going to be controlled by the Spuds, and cleared right back out of her own zone is going to be Melcher. Accurate. Brings it in through the center. Flip shot, waffle save made by Adams. Everett in the corner. So the goal was scored by number 16, Brianna Roback. Shirley down into the Irish zone, puts the brakes on at the far side face-off circle. Irish will come away with it. Blaze near side, tries to send it out. That's going to make its way all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Back behind her own net will be Little. She's going to send it off the far side wall and carry it out into center. Turn back the other direction by Melcher. Everett, near side. Is going to have it poke checked away right before she gets down to before she gets the shot. She's going to come away with it. Flips it down into the slot. It's going to get kicked back behind the net. Far side board. Shirley centers it up to Little. Little with a slap shot that's going to go just wide. Puck will come back up to Little. Little with a wrister. Adams going to knock it down. Puck is going to come loose. Shirley's wrapping it around. Centering pass is going to go just wide and get taken away by Melcher. Sent out to center ice. Handled by the Spuds. Kicked ahead and up and out to center ice. Flip back down and in by Jacobson, and they're going to end up offside. Take a listen. Lane down and in. She's going to have it poked off her stick. It'll end up in the far side corner, or the near side corner, excuse me. Irish are going to come away with it. Taken back the other direction by Amelia Linneman. She'll go in far side Moorhead zone. Dumps it down back behind the net. And the Spuds are going to be on the penalty kill for the first time in this game. Lane to the box for roughing. So with 6:41, we'll be shorthanded for a minute 30. Face-off will be near side. Moorhead zone, handled by the Spud. Pocket is able to clear. Down and in near side. She'll take it down into the corner, centering pass from Shirley. Shirley's shot is going to get kicked away by Adams. Puck will end up on the near side wall. Pocket. Flip shot. Rebound. Shirley. Save made. And Adams is going to get it covered up. Minute 11 left on the power play. 6:21 left in the period. Rosemount up 1-0 so far. Shirley's going to win the draw. Spuds are going to come away with it. Akron at the points. Far side down into Hockett. She's going to have it poked off her stick by Roback. Hockett drops it off for Akron. Akron tries to drive it down and in. It'll get stolen away by the Irish and taken out through center ice. And once again, the Irish will be offside going into the Moorhead zone.
I know.
Face-off Swenson just outside the Moorhead zone is going to be won by Swenson, controlled by the Irish and sent down into the Moorhead zone. Drawn back behind her own net will be Hendrickson. She looks to send it up and out. Flipped right back down into the Moorhead zone by Roback, and once again the Irish will be offside. 29 seconds left on the penalty. Face-off again will be outside the Moorhead zone. Swenson wins the draw. Irish are going to come away with it. Sent down into the Moorhead zone. Lovejoy is going to grab a hold of it. She'll have it knocked off her stick by Marks. And the Spuds are able to come away with it and clear. Everett, center ice. They'll have it stripped off her stick. Irish are going to take it right back the other direction. Shot taken on Paulson will go wide and around behind the net. Puck will be held up there. Spuds are back at full strength.
But at full strength.
Going to get kicked ahead and up and out all the way down into the Irish zone. Roback and Lane fight for it. Roback will come away with it. She's going to send it along the far side wall. And the Irish are able to clear. Swenson to Little. Little will kick it ahead to Lane. Lane into the slot. Shot taken. Will get knocked down by Adams. Puck will end up over on the far side wall. Cleared out to center. Akron is going to have it stripped off her stick by Garski. Garski tries for the shot, but Little is going to be there to knock it down. Turn back the other direction. Swenner near side. Centering pass, nobody home. Puck's floating free. It'll finally be gathered up by the other Linneman. Shot taken will go off the back wall. Handled by Little. Kicked ahead to Lane. Going to be sent back the other direction by Melcher. Ekman, center ice. Kicks it ahead to Retzer. Retzer sends it into the Irish zone. Linneman and Retzer fight for it. Puck's going to come free and get taken out through center ice by Jacobson. She'll have it knocked off her stick. Get it back. Get the shot on Paulson. Paulson will kick that one down. Spuds come away with it. Out to center ice will be Carter. Carter dumps it into the Irish zone. Lane gives chase into the near side corner. Irish are going to come away with it again. Jacobson. And this time the Spuds are going to be offside. Face off Jacobson and Shirley. Will be taken down into the Moorhead zone. Shot put on Paulson is going to get knocked down by, I believe it was Little. And we held up at the near side corner and taken away by the Spuds. Cleared out to center ice. Strand, far side, is going to bring it in. Centering pass will get turned away. Hockett was there, but it was intercepted. Sent back out to center ice. Center ice. Little. Up to Everett, or up to Hockett. Hockett drops it off for Strand. Strand fires for the shot. It's going to end up back up with Little. Little over to Ekron. Ekron with a shot. Hockett will collect it behind the net. Centering pass is going to get knocked down in traffic. And the Irish are going to be able to clear this one and out. And Little is going to have to go get it just inside of her own zone. Along the near side, she carries it all the way down and into the near side corner. Everett picks it back and up and out. Ref is going to call her for the hand pass. Face-off will be just outside the Irish zone near side. Kick back to Hendrickson. She's going to send it down and in. Linneman tries to clear. Spuds are there to hold. Shirley dumps it down behind the net. It's going to get turned back the other direction by Linneman. Hendrickson's going to hold it up along the near side wall. She'll get it kicked down low to Hockett. Hockett to Shirley. Shirley's going to send it around back behind the net. Everett. Up to Lovejoy. Lovejoy's going to kick it down in the far side corner. Shirley back behind the net. Looks to center it up. Up to Everett. Everett shot. Kick save made by Adams. And the Spuds are going to go back on the power play.
You're good?
It's not very chatty today. Face-off, far side of the Irish zone is going to be kicked up to Lovejoy at the point. She'll send it down to Hockett. Hockett tries to center it up. Backhand flip by Shirley is going to get knocked down by Adams. Will be taken along the near side wall and out through center ice. Down into the near side corner of the Moorhead zone. Lovejoy will grab it there. She's going to send it ahead to Hockett. Hockett kicks it up to Shirley. Shirley's going to carry it down in with Lane. She'll toss it over to Lane. Lane will take it down into the corner. Around the near side. Lane looks to center it up. She's going to carry it in. Shot taken. Glove save made by Adams. I'm not sure if it's 40 or 43 seconds left on the power play. 11 seconds to go in the period. Face-off will be near side between Jacobson and Lane. Spuds are finally going to handle on it. Shirley with a shot off the post. 3, 2, 1. That's going to do it for the second. Spuds will come back out for about 30 or 33 seconds to start the third. So we're not going to clean the ice. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. So 28 minutes in the book, 14 minutes to go. Spuds are trailing by 1. And on the power play to start the third. Puck is going to get kicked down into the Moorhead zone. Akron will grab it behind her own net. Akron looks to send it ahead. Up to Retzer, center ice. Retzer kicks it all the way down into the far side corner of the Irish zone. They were handled back behind her own net by Linneman. Linen.
Irish.
Turned down into the corner. Akron fights for it down behind the net. It's going to get sent all the way along the near side boards to Swenson. Swenson kicks it right back down and in. It'll go into the far side. The Irish are going to be able to clear this one out. This one's going to go all the way down in and get called back on icing. Face off far side will be controlled by the Spud. Shot taken by Hendrickson is going to get gloved up by Adams. 12:51 to go in the third. Hendrickson again. He's going to send it across into the far side, or into the near side. It'll come up to Lovejoy. She's going to send it right down into the corner. Shirley back behind the net is going to have it stripped off her stick. Puck will come up to Hendrickson at the far side. Hendrickson to Strands. Back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson going to flip it down into the corner. Hockett. Round back behind the net. Shirley will grab it far side and set it up to Lovejoy. Lovejoy across. Tries to send it across to Hendrickson. It's going to get intercepted by Serkey. Taken down into the Moorhead zone. Shot taken. Kick save made by Paulson. Spuds are going to come away with it. Puck held up along the far side wall and turned the other direction back behind the Moorhead net. Lovejoy will send it over to the near side to Strand. Strand out to center ice. Is able to knock it down into the Irish zone momentarily. Irish are able to clear it back out. Far side Shirley. 1 on 3 going in. Backhand tries to center it. Puck will end up in the far side corner. Sent around behind the net. It'll be gathered up on the near side by Everett. Everett up to Akron. Akron with a shot. Everett tries to redirect, but redirects it up and into the wrong netting. Face off near side, just outside the Moorhead zone, or just outside the Irish zone. Everett across to Carter. Carter is going to dump it down in. Sent right back up and out. That one's going to get called back on icing on the Irish. Realize that I'm still saying third period. We're in the fourth period now. For the third period. I understand I was having the second period. All right, never mind. Just going to shut up now. Far side face off. Lane is going to come away with it. To Everett. Everett shot. Kick save made. Rebound loose. Is going to get cleared over to the near side corner. Lane and 2 Irish players fight over it. The Irish are going to come away with it. And Everett is now going to be headed to the box. I'm guessing, checking. For interference. The face-off will be near side of the ice, The near side of the Moorhead zone, controlled by the Spuds. Lovejoy back behind her own net, off the wall. Swenson will grab it far side. Swenson and Shirley, 2-on-2, going the other direction. Swenson, shot, goes just wide of the net. Shirley, backhand. Swenson in the slot, shot. Goal! So number 8, Haley Swenson, is going to pick up the rebound goal and tie this game at 1, shorthanded. And I apologize if I scared the heck out of anybody because that was really loud. Oh, boy. Eckert inside her own zone, flips it up and out to center ice. Will be taken by the Irish back behind their own net. Brought back into the Moorhead zone is going to be Bolstorff. They take that to about a minus 15. Ah, nah.
Yes, Talia. I, I saw how you stood up. I was like, oh, not good.
How's your noggin?
Mommy doesn't bear hug you and
You don't help.
So a minute 20 on the Irish penalty kill. 5 seconds, 4 left on the Moorhead penalty kill. Moorhead now back at full strength, which means we are on the power play. Puck is going to get held up at the near side or the far side corner. Lovejoy will kick it back up to Retzer. Everett tries to take it center ice. Turn back down the other way, down into the Moorhead zone is going to be Cooper. Cooper's shot is going to be kicked away by Paulson. Taken down and in is going to be Shirley. She's going to try for the flip shot. Look at end up in the. So let's try a little something here quick while they're. Shirley, she's going to try for the flip shot. Look at end up in the.
Number 5, Mara Lovejoy. The shorthanded
So
goal,
let's try a little
10-19 of the third period. That's Swenson from Shirley and Lovejoy. Top of the goal, 10-19.
42 seconds left on the power sec. Ekron with the shot. It's going to get kicked down by Robeck. Puck will end up out at center ice. Handled along the near side boards. It'll be Strand. She's going to dump it into the Irish zone. Handled to the near side corner will be Lennon. Shot from the point will be Little. Glove save made by Adams. So the Irish will be down to. I can't tell for sure. 8:07 to go in the period. Tied 1-1. Puck will end up with Little at the point. 10 seconds on the power play. Akron with the wrister from the point. That one's going to get gobbled up by Adams again. $7:59. I believe 8 seconds left on the power play. Power seconds. Handled by Little, shot taken, covered up again by Adams. 1 second left on the power play. And that's going to do it. Irish are going to be back at full strength.
Irish at full strength.
Get up, get up. Go up, Braylon.
Handled by Shirley in the far side corner. She's going to carry it around behind the net, put the brakes on, change directions. Looks for the backhand. Nobody there. It's going to get knocked away in traffic. And turned out through center ice now. Handled by Eckern out to center. She sends it ahead to Shirley. Shirley puts the brakes on. Looks goal. Bro. I really can't talk today. Little far side. Sends it down and in. It's going to be handled by the Irish. They're going to send it out to center ice. It'll be turned over to the far side wall. Irish are going to change it up. Eckern is going to push her way forward again. It's going to get sent all the way down into the Moorhead zone. No icing on this one. Our ref said it was tipped. Little. Let's send it off the boards near side. Up and out. 2-on-2. Going the other way. Little and Swenson. She goes around one. Looks for the shot. Whoa! So there it is. Talia Little is going to carry that one around with Swenson.
That was so great.
She deked out
Oh my
one,
God, I love you so much.
wrapped it around and carried it right around past the Irish goalie and threw it in the back of the net. 2-1
great.
Moorhead lead, 6:25
Like, I'm
to
pretty
go.
sure he got a couple shots of it too. I was like,
Akron and Little
yeah,
are
that was great.
on the pitch. And that wasn't paying attention to what was going on. Oh, the Irish are going back to the box. Slashing.
They're getting angry.
Uh,
I know, I saw it. That was a good move.
Yeah. Do you get a shot at for a goal? He did?
Oh, it's good. All the bar passes.
Lovejoy near side. I'm having too much fun listening to chat over there. Puck loose in the slot is going to get cleared by the Irish, taken out through center. It'll be Roback. She'll have it knocked off her stick by Retzer. Lovejoy tries to clear. Cooper is going to be there to hold it. Lovejoy will knock it off Cooper's stick and into the near side corner. Held up along the near side boards. This time Shirley is going to come away with it. Out to center. Ahead to Hockett. Hockett down and in. She's going to have it knocked off her stick by Linen End. So it was Gursky for slashing. Jarsky. Irish are going to take it out through center ice. Shirley is going to be there to knock it away. 10 seconds left on the power play. Final rush in. Shirley drops it off for Little. Little shot. Bounces off the top of Adams' glove and off the top of the goal. And I had that backwards the whole time. That was the Moorhead power play, not the Irish power play. But they are back at full strength now. Little down and in. Takes the wrister that's going to get gloved up by Adams. 4:23, Moorhead leads 2-1. Face off far side will be Lane and Jacobson by not quite sure why I lost connection, but I'm back up. So Lovejoy in the slot is going to turn it over into the far side corner. 3:41. Puck back behind the net will be Lane. She flips it up and off the boards and gives chase. Serkey is there to take it away, sends it over into the slot. Swenson is able to clear it. Swenson going back the other way. 2-on-1. Swenson Lane. Swenson over to Lane. Lane with the bullet shot. Loose puck right in front of Adams. It's finally going to get covered up. These girls get all excited about getting the mics, and then they don't say it. Chip shot on Adams will get gloved up. Shot taken on Adams is going to get kicked away. Puck is going to come to the near side boards. Out to center ice. Little is going to grab a hold of it. Set all the way into the Moorhead zone by the Irish. No icing. Little back behind her own net is going to send it off the board. Cooper and Little. Puck will get turned the other direction and into the corner. Round back behind the net. Everett. Far side is going to send it up and out through center ice. It's going to go all the way down into the Irish zone. Minute 58. Near sideboards. It'll be held up there momentarily. But he's going to fight his way all the way down into the Moorhead zone. Hendrickson back behind her own net. Tries to kick it out. It's going to be held in by Marks. And the Spuds are going to steal it away and take it the other direction. Shirley, shot. Waffle save made by Adams. Puck will end up in the far side corner, or the near side corner. Minute 24:23. Along the far side boards, Spuds, or Irish try to clear. Hendrickson is there to hold it. They get sent down around behind the net. 1:12:11. Irish bring it out near side and down into the Moorhead zone. It's Robeck. Robeck gets steered all the way into the corner, around back behind the net. Puck comes loose. Are trying to hold it in and playing empty net. Taken down into the Irish zone, empty net. Hockett is going to go in a little bit late. Spuds went in offside on that. The face-off will be just outside the Moorhead zone, 25-24. So they get held up right in front of the Irish bench. All the way across onto the near side boards. Ekron will have it. Ekron sends it back out, 9-8-7. Hockett, far side, brings it down in, tries to send it ahead, 4-3. And that is going to do it. Let's see what's going on.
You know, talk about those two bits I had.
Huh?
Those two like bits I had. I from the net or missed the
Abby, get down more. You gotta get down. Game goal, good game, good game,
So
good game.
Moorhead is going to take the win 2-1 in a very intense game.
Good game, good game, good game.
They'll go on to play their second pool game this afternoon, or actually this evening at 8 o'clock tonight.
Congratulations.
And Swenson was the one who got caught the player of the game for 1 goal and 1 assist. That's going to do it for the first game of this tournament. We're going to wrap this one up. So from the Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota, your Moorhead Spuds come away victorious on the first game of the Dangle Fest tournament by a final of 2-1. We'll be back in action tonight at 8. So we're going to wrap this one up here. For my camera operator, Lisa Swenson, I'm Seth. I got to go find some coffee. This has been a production of Krabby Toad Studios. We'll see you tonight.